What is up, guys? Welcome back to the $1 Million Challenge, where I start off with $1 and I work my way up to $1 million through gambling. So today, we're sitting at day 279 of the challenge, and the total balance is sitting at 1,848, which makes our 1% profit goal $18.48, and our stop loss is typically 4%, but I'm doing 2% for now. So it's just half of this. So it'll probably be about 36 bucks. And what the plan is for today, what I've been doing recently, is we've been getting some losses. But the goal is to go and repeat what we've been doing back here, right? So today we're gonna be starting off with, I believe, day 15 of the challenge. So we should be right around here, and this is a crazy win streak I'm trying to repeat. I'm just copying those same strategies from the previous part of the challenge, trying to get this same win streak. That's kind of my plan. Is it gonna work? I don't really know. It hasn't been working too great recently. I'm thinking, maybe I got pretty lucky in the beginning there, but I'm trying to copy those strategies. We started right here, so definitely not as green as before, but that's the plan. So I'll top into some gameplay today. Okay, so we have our 2% stop loss in here, $36.95. And our first bet here, what we're gonna do is go for a 0.67% of the bankroll bet size, which is $12.46. And we're gonna try to get, I think it's like, I got some losses. So I was watching the video back, and I think we're trying to get like 3 wins. So we'll see how it goes. I hit a 1.5x, got some losses and stuff, but I think I just need to get 3 wins on this. See what we can do here. Pretty big bet size, but looks pretty good. Okay, there's 2. Not sure exactly where I'm trying to get this. I think I got to get pretty much $12.46. That's kind of the idea. Then we're gonna hop into a different game. Okay. It's a good win there. I think we need one more win. We should be good. Okay, nice. So we need like $5. I'm gonna hop into a different game and we'll try to finish off the day with some profit. Okay, so coming over to mines now, we have the bet amount is $9.54. The idea here is to get 1 win, and then it should hit our profit goal. It should be like a little bit below it, honestly. But I'm gonna go for 3 mines and we're gonna go for 3 clicks. So hopefully we can make this nice and easy. Just get 3 quick clicks. There's 1, there's 2, and I'm gonna go for this one right here. Ah, it's a bomb. All right, we gotta double this up and try to get that back. So pretty big bet size now, $19.08, and we hit another bomb. So I can't double this up. I'm gonna try to just do the same bet size again, and we'll cash that out. I think I need to stay on the same bet size to come back a good bit here. So try to do 3 more clicks. It's asking a lot. Cash that out. And man, we are down pretty good. That double up really crushed us. We'll try to do this one more time, I guess. I really don't want to double this up. See if we can get 3. Okay. Alright, so I think one more time we should be good. We should hit the profit goal. Alright, we need 1 more click and we should be good for today. I'll go for this one right here. Alright, that should be good. There it is, $21.61 profit. A little bit more than what we needed, like 3 extra bucks. But we'll take that all day after getting some losses. So I'm gonna enter that in the sheet and move on to the next day. Day 279 was a win. We got our 1% profit goal, a little bit over by like $3, which is pretty nice. We'll take that all day. Moving on to day 280, Bitcoin went up a decent amount here. I think I hit like a really good upswing, but it goes back down the next day. So it's gonna mess with the bankroll like total size a little bit. But yeah, Bitcoin went up, and then I also got some good sports betting. Got about like $40 there, lost $10 there. So we went up like $30 in sports betting in this day. So the bankroll did get boosted from the sports bets and the Bitcoin which is cool. But like I said, Bitcoin will go down 40 bucks the next day. So Bitcoin's been very volatile recently. So it's gonna mess with the bankroll because I have almost like half the bankroll in Bitcoin. So it's gonna change our bankroll size for each day a little bit, but that's fine. Moving on to day 280, we're sitting at $1,925, and then our 1% profit pool is $19.25, and then our stop loss will be $77 divided by 2, so it'll be 2% of the entire bankroll. Let's hop into it. All right, so coming back into the website, I'm gonna reset the live stats. We have our 2% stop loss here, and then our bet size for today is going to be $10.27, and then I think we need 4 wins here, maybe a little bit less, maybe like 3 wins, I don't know, but we got to get a lot of wins, and if we lose we double up. So we're gonna start this off and we're gonna go for 3 clicks. All right, cash that out, and we're going for $19.25. So this might take a decent amount of playthroughs. There's a loss. We gotta double this up, and we're only doing a 2% stop loss. If I lose this, I'll probably just call it for the day. Play a little bit safer, try to prevent some big losses. That's kind of the goal. So we can get one more click here. All right, there it is. That brings us back, and we'll bring this bet size down in half. So back to base bet of $10.27, and just keep running it back. Cash that out. And we're about halfway to the profit goal. Nice, okay. So I think we need like one more win here. We should be good. And we hit another bomb to double this up. Try to come back from that. Nice. And I'm gonna bring this bet back down to the base bet. Nice. All right, so we're at 18.78. We need about 50 cents. So I'm thinking we could just run this back and maybe do 1 click. There we go, a little bit extra. An extra like 75 cents, 80 cents about. We'll definitely take that. Good to get some 2 wins there. We're gonna enter that in the sheet, move on to the next day. All right, so day 280 was a win. We got $20.06. So we're moving on to day 281. Like I said, Bitcoin did drop like 40 bucks. So it does bring our balance down a little bit, which is fine. You know, we didn't technically like lose money. So it's just fluctuation in the market. I'm cool with that. You know, it's not like we're performing bad in the challenge per se. Try to keep a good mindset on it. Don't look at it as like a loss, but it just technically kind of brings your like, I kind of look at that when the Bitcoin fluctuates in terms of the bankroll is just kind of like, it's gonna mitigate our variance a little bit in the sense of we're gonna have like a smaller up or down if we lose this day because the balance dropped. So yeah, I don't look at it as like a terrible thing, if that makes sense. Either way, the 1% profit goal for day 281 with our balance at $1,908 will be $19.08, and then our stop loss is $76, but I'm gonna divide that by 2 for 2% stop loss. All right, so coming into live blackjack, and the repeat of day 17 of the challenge, what I did is I went on originals blackjack and did 2 hands of blackjack going for 2 wins, right? Trying to get 2 wins, break the 1% profit goal, and did 2 increments, so 0.5%. So what I'm doing here is I'm going for a $9 bet and a $10 bet because we need $19. So we'll see what we can do. I figure we'll do live blackjack instead of originals because originals has been absolutely torching us recently. So I'm trying to play it a little bit different, play some live blackjack. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not liking that 11 on R20. Okay, we take the dub there. We take the dub. We'll take that all day. 17 against 20. That's a win for us. So now we need $10. And if we can get another quick, easy win just like that, it'd be golden. Golden. That's what we're looking for. See if we pull this off. I don't know. We'll see what we get here. But I got my sheet pulled up, so I'm gonna play by the book. And hopefully I don't have to double because that's gonna be kind of sketchy. Okay, I like the 10. It's a good start. Let's see what the dealer gets. Hopefully it's nothing crazy. I like the 3. If we can get another 10 here, might be, you know, I don't want to speak too soon. We'll just see what we get. Let's see what we get. We got 7. It's not terrible. Definitely gonna stand on that. But hopefully they don't have anything crazy. Hopefully it's nice and easy for us. Ooh, the 4. I would never hit on that 17, but if I did, I would have a 21. Hoping she pulls a 10 and then just busts. That'd be sick. Call it an easy day. Okay, she got the 6, and we lose. So the live stats update. She pulls a 20 from a 3. That's kind of gross, man. Kind of gross. I don't really like that. Not a huge fan of that one, dude. Not a huge fan of that one. Alright, we're gonna run back the $10 bet there. So this is where things get kind of crazy because oh, I was looking at my balance. I was wondering why the balance was $27, but it already includes this bet. Yeah, so from here I need 2 wins. So I guess we're back to like where we started, pretty much. But I need 2 wins from here. So that's why I'm just gonna flap it, and then I don't know. That's where things get kind of crazy in blackjack, because if you get a bunch of losses, then you need way more wins to come back. I talked about this before, but that's why we're using a lower stop loss too, at the 2% stop loss. So if we do lose today, it won't be as devastating as losing 4% of the stop loss. But we got an 8 to start. Not the best against a 10, but not terrible. We have an 18. I mean, we're gonna take that, but hopefully she doesn't have a 20, because I really don't want to try to get 3 wins in a row after getting another loss, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I've been trying to play a lot quicker. I think these strategies that I did in the beginning of the challenge are very quick gameplay sessions. So hopefully the videos now are a little bit shorter than being like 30, 40, 50 minutes. I know some people enjoy that, but it's also nicer for me not to play as long too, you know? You could squeeze in a quick session. It's pretty nice, but all right, she got 17. It's another win right there. So now we need 1 more win. We came back from that. We got to get 1 more to get our $19, and hopefully we can just call it a day. Just get in, get out, you know? Play less hands, call it easier. Okay, we start with a 9, not terrible. Definitely take that. Also can get a good second card here. 10 would be perfect. Or an ace. Ace would be pretty crazy too. Oh man, look at that. Are we back? Might be back, boys. Might be back. I don't know. We'll see. I like it though. I like it a lot. Yeah, the Discord, I feel like there's a lot of people have been joining recently, so that's pretty cool. If you're new here, welcome. Got some big plans coming up in the next like few months, you know. Like I said, my test is in a couple weeks. Can't wait to be done with that. I have so much more free time. But yeah, I'm gonna really focus on doing some cool stuff in the Discord, so I'm excited for that, and I hope you guys are too. I'm not trying to talk too much about it. I was thinking about, you know, kind of having a big conversation about what I plan on doing. I talked a little bit about some things in the Discord and on a couple previous videos. I feel like the more I talk about things, or the things I talk about potentially happening, if I don't do those things, I'm still not locked in on everything yet. There's a win right there. We'll take that all day. I'm not locked in on everything that we're gonna do, but I feel like if I talk about a bunch of stuff and then don't do it, it doesn't look as good. So I'm trying to keep on the DL a little bit, but I got some good plans. But that's another one right there. We're gonna enter that in the sheet, and we will wrap up the video. All right, so day 281 was a win. We got $19 flat. The 1% profit goal was supposed to be $19.08, but I figured we got some extra winnings on the first 2 days, so I wasn't gonna risk going for 8 cents. Last video I tried getting like, I think it was like 50 cents or something. Tried martingale it, and I busted the day. So we're just gonna, you know, call it there. I'm not gonna chase 8 cents. We'll just leave it at that. But overall on the video today, gambling on the website, we went up $60.68. Very good win streak, 3 days in a row. We'll take that all day. It definitely helps out after the 2 losses from last episode. So yeah, it's a pretty good green streak hitting here. You know, not the best, but from the start of this, copying my previous first few videos, we were down 388 on the website in total gambling, and now we're only down 357. So we're starting to like make some profit again. So these strategies I'm copying are a lot safer. It's smaller bets, smaller bet amounts in the sense of like bets placed, bigger bet sizes. So I think that's, I don't know if it's like the best strategy, but technically, you know, you're placing fewer bets, so it helps the house edge not kick in. If you place like 1,000 bets, the house edge will have more of an effect than placing like 2 or 3 bets. That's kind of the idea. Going for safer multipliers like 1.4x's, or sorry, 1.48x's on like mines. Going for like 1.2x on the wheel. 2x on blackjack, obviously it's 2x, but you know, stuff like that, instead of going for like super high multipliers like 3x, 5x, 10x, stuff like that. But overall in the video, from day 279 to day 281, we went up $79 total. So like I said, we got $60 from gambling and like another $19 from sports betting, maybe some little bonuses in there and stuff. Nothing super crazy. I'm not showing anything on video. It's under $5. And I really don't think I got too many bonuses during that time frame anyways. So that's it for the gameplay today. Just to come back down to our graph here. I think this is a good representation of what's been happening obviously recently, but this blue line just tracks the entire bankroll. We've been struggling, but we've been staying pretty flat. You know, it's going down recently, but today we came back up. This video, we got 3 days of wins, so you can see this little like curve back up here, which is pretty nice. But yeah, we'll come back. You know, I got faith in it. Just gotta trust the process. The great line is the tracker, so that's like where we should be in the challenge, and we're still above that, so I'm happy with that. We've been on a really good win streak, like overall in the bankroll. It's been going up very consistently, so I'm not super upset about this. I'm a little bit upset about it because it's been staying flat, and it was going on like a crazy trajectory upwards. I was hoping that would continue forever, but you know, that's how gambling works. You're not gonna win every single day, so you know, we'll take our wins today. It's just one day at a time, but just gotta keep battling, keep pushing, right? Keep on paddling. So that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate all your guys' support. You guys are the coolest people ever. Can't even speak. But yeah, no, I really do appreciate you guys. I hope you guys always enjoy these videos. Don't gamble. It's a losing game in the long run. Don't suggest you try this. Save your money, invest it. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe. And there's some links in the description. Join the Discord. I don't know if I already said that. But I will see you guys in the next episode. All right. Peace.